Hi, this is Pilar Kallenbarger, and this is my book, Parenting Scholar Athletes. It is that time of year again when our kids go back to school and back to sports. And are you a mom who's looking for some answers? It's kind of hard. It's a very hard journey to be on, the student athlete journey with your kids. My book has different sections where the first few chapters are about how to help bring up your child when they're young. Talks about how to deal with sleeping and how to simplify life and how to just get real with the fact that you have children. As you move through the book, it has chapters that can help during the elementary school time, as well as helping mom. We go through a lot. There are things like fears that we face. There's a chapter called From One Mother to Another, which is me speaking about my experiences to help you with things that might happen and how to think through and how to talk about your fears to others. And then a way to shift your thinking of guiding your children rather than having full control and the transformation that happens. As you move further through, there are chapters that are helpful when you're in the stage of middle school, going into high school, they're in their sports. How can you be friendly but not their friend? How can you help them become more coachable? That is what coaches need. They're not looking for the star who is grabbing the ball or hockey puck or whatever it is. They're looking for somebody who's a team player. Also on how to deal with the technology questions of how to cut the cord of technology, but looking at the power of technology and how the kids can use that for the better. There's also a chapter on EQ versus IQ, which is emotional intelligence in regards to better understanding instead of just always looking at the IQ. Colleges aren't just looking at the IQ. Also, in a chapter called The Scholar in All Her Glory, this chapter helps parents to understand that it's not about letting them be comfortable all the time. Sometimes they have to feel uncomfortable in order to grow. And here's a quote from Bill Ekstrom. He has wonderful, wonderful TED Talks. And he let me change one of his first one and did a blog about it. And then I'm going to do his second one, which is so awesome that all parents should listen to because it has to do with the coaches and what kind of coach your children should be looking for. Anyway, his quote that I have in my book is, what makes you comfortable can ruin you, and what makes you uncomfortable is the only way to grow. So that was really awesome. The last chapters are one about the actual college process and the different things that you need to think about and ways to get around things and to make it cost effective for us parents. My children were able to find the money at D3 schools. The last chapter is the circle is complete, and once you let them go and you help them with everything they need to do, they will become the independent and responsible children that you worked on so hard. So we're going back to school, we're going back to sports, grab their knee pads, get all the goggles and things that they need, but grab my book. It's on ebook, it's also on eNook, it's on Barnes & Noble, it's on Amazon, and it's on other places that are your favorite book providers. So please make sure you try to grab this, stick it in your bag when you go on your sport tournaments, and have a fabulous, fabulous year.